Welcome to our video on student-centered learning. In today's fast-evolving educational landscape, it's crucial to focus on the unique needs and interests of every student. But what exactly is student-centered learning? It's an approach that shifts the emphasis from traditional teacher-led instruction to a more personalized, interactive, and engaging experience for learners. This method recognizes that each student has distinct talents, interests, and learning styles. By putting students at the heart of the educational process, we not only boost their engagement but also foster a deeper understanding and greater retention of knowledge. The importance of this approach in modern education cannot be overstated. With the rapid advancements in technology and the changing dynamics of our world, it's essential to prepare students not just with information, but with the skills and confidence to navigate their future. As we delve into this journey together, we'll explore how student-centered learning can transform classrooms, enhance educational outcomes, and better prepare our students for the challenges and opportunities ahead. So, let's get started and uncover the potential of student-centered learning in revolutionizing education. Traditional learning methods often lead to passive learning, where students are not actively engaged. This approach results in students merely absorbing information without interacting with the material. Lack of engagement is a significant issue. When students are not involved in their learning process, their interest wanes, and their ability to retain information diminishes. Furthermore, traditional methods often adopt a one-size-fits-all approach. The diverse needs, interests, and learning paces of individual students are rarely addressed. Such a uniform strategy can leave many students feeling disconnected and unsupported. Imagine a classroom where each student's potential is overlooked because the teaching method doesn't cater to different learning styles. These challenges illustrate the limitations of traditional learning methods and highlight the need for a more dynamic and inclusive approach. As we move forward, you'll see how student-centered learning can effectively address these challenges, transforming the educational experience for both students and educators. Engagement is the lifeblood of effective learning. When students are actively involved, they are not only more likely to retain information, but they also perform significantly better. Imagine a classroom where every student's eyes light up with interest. This isn't just an educator's dream, it's a necessity. The importance of engagement cannot be overstated, as it directly impacts learning outcomes. Studies have shown that engaged students develop a deeper understanding of the material and are more motivated to succeed. This connection fosters an environment where curiosity and enthusiasm thrive. Engagement makes learning a dynamic interaction, transforming passive listeners into active participants. As educators, our role is to create these moments of engagement that ignite a passion for learning. Engagement is more than just participation, it's about making students feel invested in their education. As we move forward, you'll see how these moments of engagement form the foundation for student-centered learning, leading to improved academic performance and personal growth. Active learning is a powerful approach in modern education. It shifts the focus from the teacher to the student, ensuring they are active participants in their learning journey rather than mere passive listeners. By engaging students in activities such as discussions, problem-solving, and hands-on tasks, active learning encourages deeper understanding and retention of information. Take, for example, group projects where students collaborate to solve real-world problems. Not only do these activities foster teamwork, but they also allow students to apply theoretical knowledge in practical contexts. Classroom debates on various topics are another effective technique, helping students develop critical thinking and communication skills. Another method, known as peer teaching, involves students teaching each other, which reinforces their understanding and boosts confidence. These techniques make learning interactive and dynamic, contrasting sharply with more passive, traditional lecture-based instruction. Active learning transforms the classroom into a space of exploration and curiosity, where students are motivated to engage and learn. As we move forward, you'll see how integrating these techniques can revolutionize your teaching approach, leading to more personalized and effective education experiences. As we delve into the heart of student-centered learning, we encounter a critical component: personalized education. Unlike traditional approaches that apply a one-size-fits-all method, personalized education tailors learning to meet the unique needs of each student. This form of instruction acknowledges and leverages individual strengths, challenges, and interests to create a more effective learning experience. Imagine a classroom where each student receives the support and resources they need to excel. Personalized learning allows teachers to craft lessons that resonate with students' specific learning styles and paces. It's more than just customization, it's about creating a dynamic and engaging educational environment where every learner can thrive. Studies have shown that personalized education boosts student engagement and motivation, leading to better academic outcomes and personal growth. When students feel understood and valued, they are more likely to participate actively and take ownership of their learning journey. The power of personalized education lies in its ability to turn the traditional model on its head, making learning a truly individualized experience. As we continue our exploration, we'll uncover how these tailored approaches can reshape the future of education, one student at a time. Now, let's shift our focus to the solution. Imagine a classroom where each student's learning experience is tailored to their needs, interests, and abilities. This is the essence of student-centered learning. Unlike traditional methods, which often rely on passive listening and one-size-fits-all instruction, student-centered learning places students at the heart of the educational process. By addressing the unique challenges each student faces, this approach fosters engagement, motivation, and a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Transitioning from a traditional to a student-centered approach may seem daunting, but the benefits are substantial. It's about creating an environment where students are empowered to take ownership of their learning. This method encourages active participation, collaboration, and critical thinking, all while accommodating diverse learning styles. As we delve deeper, we will explore how to implement these strategies effectively in your own classroom. Student-centered learning isn't just an educational trend, it's a proven method to enhance student outcomes and transform the learning experience. Implementing student-centered learning involves several key steps and best practices. To start, focus on developing a curriculum that empowers students to take charge of their education. Encourage them to explore topics that interest them, fostering a sense of ownership and motivation. Next, create a learning environment that promotes active participation. Students should engage in discussions, collaborate on projects, and apply their knowledge in real-world scenarios. This shifts the classroom dynamics from passive listening to active engagement. Incorporate technology to enhance the learning experience. Tools like interactive whiteboards, tablets, and educational apps can provide personalized and immersive learning opportunities. Technology can also facilitate collaborative projects and access to a wealth of online resources. Adopt differentiated instruction to cater to the diverse needs of students. Tailor your teaching methods and materials to accommodate different learning styles and abilities, ensuring that all students can succeed. Lastly, implement continuous assessment methods to monitor progress and provide feedback. Use formative assessments, peer reviews, and self-assessments to help students reflect on their learning and identify areas for improvement. As we move forward, you'll see how to create a collaborative learning environment, the first crucial step in the implementation process. Creating a collaborative environment is the first step in student-centered learning. When students work together, they share perspectives, challenge each other's ideas, and develop critical thinking skills. Encouraging collaboration starts with designing group activities and discussions that foster communication and teamwork. This not only enhances engagement but also creates a sense of community within the classroom. Group activities can be as simple as peer reviews or as complex as project-based learning, where students pool their knowledge to solve real-world problems. Discussions, both structured and spontaneous, allow students to articulate their understanding and learn from one another. In a collaborative environment, the teacher's role shifts to that of a facilitator, guiding discussions and supporting group dynamics while allowing students to take ownership of their learning. By creating a space where students feel safe to share their thoughts and collaborate, we lay the foundation for a more meaningful and engaging learning experience. As we move forward, you'll see how incorporating technology can further enhance the student-centered learning experience, making it even more dynamic and interactive. Incorporating technology can greatly enhance the student-centered learning experience. Today's educators have access to a myriad of tools designed to engage and support students in new, innovative ways. From interactive whiteboards to tablets and educational apps, technology provides dynamic, adaptable resources that cater to individual learning needs. Imagine virtual simulations that allow students to explore complex concepts or collaborative software that encourages group projects beyond classroom walls. These tools not only make learning more engaging but also allow for a personalized approach that can adjust to the unique pace and style of each student. One standout example is the use of gamification in education, where game design elements boost engagement and motivation. Platforms like Kahoot and Quizlet offer interactive quizzes that make learning both fun and effective. Similarly, tools like Google Classroom streamline communication and organization, keeping students and teachers connected seamlessly. As we integrate these technologies more deeply into our teaching practices, we lay the foundation for a more inclusive and dynamic educational environment. Next, we'll dive into another important aspect, differentiated instruction, which further enhances personalized learning. Differentiated instruction is crucial for meeting the diverse needs of students. By tailoring instruction to each student's level, interests, and learning preferences, we can engage every learner more effectively. Consider examples such as offering different types of content, providing varied activities, or using multiple methods of assessment. For instance, some students might benefit from hands-on activities, while others excel with visual aids or verbal instructions. When we implement differentiated instruction, we're acknowledging the unique strengths and challenges each student brings to the classroom. As educators, it's our job to adapt and provide multiple paths for learning. This approach not only boosts engagement but also improves overall learning outcomes. It's about creating an inclusive environment where every student feels valued and supported. As we move forward, you'll see how continuous assessment plays a vital role in further refining and enhancing this student-centered approach. In our journey to implement student-centered learning, continuous assessment is crucial. This phase involves regularly evaluating student progress to fine-tune teaching strategies and ensure each learner's success. Assessment isn't just about grades, it's about understanding how students absorb and engage with the material. By continually assessing, educators can identify areas where students struggle and adjust their methods to better suit individual needs. There are various ways to carry out continuous assessment. Formative assessments like quizzes, peer reviews, and self-assessments provide immediate feedback, allowing for on-the-spot adjustments. Portfolio assessments showcase student growth over time, offering a comprehensive look at their achievements and areas for improvement. These methods keep learning dynamic and adaptable. Moreover, continuous assessment fosters a growth mindset. Students become active participants in their learning journey, developing resilience and a deeper understanding of the subjects they study. Continuous assessment is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It should be tailored to fit the diverse needs of your students and the unique dynamics of your classroom. When students become the center of their learning experience, the benefits are profound. One of the most noticeable advantages is improved student engagement. Instead of passively absorbing information, students get actively involved in the learning process. This kind of engagement fosters a deeper understanding of the material and keeps curiosity alive. Moreover, evidence shows that student-centered learning leads to better learning outcomes. Students who are engaged and interested in their lessons are more likely to retain information and perform better academically. The shift from traditional methods to a more participatory approach can make a significant difference in comprehension and retention. Increased motivation is another key benefit. When students have a say in their learning, they feel more responsible and driven to succeed. This sense of ownership transforms the classroom into a dynamic environment where students aren't just completing assignments but are genuinely interested in their educational journey. As we move forward, you'll see how these benefits are reflected in real-life examples and success stories from classrooms that have embraced student-centered learning techniques. Next, let's explore some powerful case studies that demonstrate these positive changes in action. Let's look at some real-life examples of successful student-centered learning implementations. These case studies highlight the positive impact of this approach in various educational settings. For example, at Lincoln High School, educators transformed their classrooms and saw a significant rise in student engagement and academic performance. Students took ownership of their learning, resulting in deeper understanding and retention of material. Another success story comes from Greenfield Middle School, where personalized learning plans accommodated diverse learning needs. Teachers reported an increase in student motivation and participation, creating a vibrant learning community. Testimonials from educators and students further underscore the benefits of student-centered learning. Educator Jane Phillips shares, "When we shifted to a student-centered model, it was a game changer. I've never seen my students so motivated and involved in their education." Similarly, student Alex Rodriguez states, "I feel more in control of my learning now. I can explore topics that interest me and learn at my own pace." These stories demonstrate that student-centered learning not only enhances academic outcomes, but also fosters a more engaging and personalized educational experience. Now that we've explored the benefits and real-life examples of student-centered learning, let's dive into some practical tips and best practices. Here are some actionable strategies for educators looking to transform their classrooms. First, foster a collaborative environment where students feel encouraged to share their thoughts and ideas. This can significantly enhance student engagement and ownership in their learning process. Second, integrate technology effectively. Use educational apps and online resources to personalize the learning experience and cater to diverse student needs. Technology can bridge gaps and provide dynamic learning opportunities. Third, practice differentiated instruction by tailoring your teaching methods to meet the varying abilities and interests of your students. Differentiated instruction ensures that each student receives the support they need to succeed. Moreover, continuous assessment is crucial. Regularly evaluate student progress and provide timely feedback to help them stay on track and motivated. By implementing these best practices, educators can create a vibrant and effective student-centered learning environment. As we move forward, you'll see how these tips can be seamlessly integrated into everyday teaching. Throughout this video, we've explored the profound impact of student-centered learning. We identified the shortcomings of traditional methods and demonstrated how student-centered approaches can address these challenges. From fostering engagement and encouraging active participation, to implementing personalized education and continuous assessment, we have outlined actionable steps for educators. By creating a collaborative environment, incorporating technology, and tailoring instruction to individual needs, you can transform your classroom into a vibrant learning space. The benefits are clear: heightened student engagement, better learning outcomes, and enhanced motivation. You've seen real-life examples and heard testimonials from dedicated educators and enthusiastic students. Now, the power to make a difference is in your hands. In conclusion, student-centered learning offers a dynamic, effective way to empower students and elevate educational experiences. We encourage you to start implementing these strategies today and witness the transformation in your students' learning journeys. Remember, every small step towards student-centered learning is a significant leap towards a better future for your students. Thank you for joining us. Keep fostering a love for learning and make every lesson count.